Hey Alex, I'm on the hunt for new summer clothes. Any tips on where to find the best deals?
Oh, you know me. I'm all about online shopping these days. Have you checked out Zalando? They've got a huge end of season sale going on.
I usually stick to Amazon, but I always feel overwhelmed by the reviews. How do you filter through the noise?
I focus on verified purchase reviews and look for common complaints. If multiple people mention sizing issues, I size up. And I always check the return policy before adding anything to my cart.
Smart. I had to return 3 dresses last month because they ran small. Speaking of returns, do you ever shop at stores with strict policies?
Only if I'm 100% sure about the item. But most fast fashion brands let you return within 30 days now. Just make sure to keep the tags on and save the receipt. What about you? Do you prefer in store or online?
It depends. For basics like jeans, I shop online. But for special occasions, I need to try things on. Last week I spent 2 hours at Macy's looking for a wedding guest dress.
Oh, the dressing room struggle is real. Did you find anything?
I did, but the salesperson kept trying to upsell me on accessories. How do you deal with pushy salespeople?
I just smile and say, I'm just browsing, thanks. If they keep hovering, I'll move to another section. But sometimes a good salesperson can be helpful, like when you need help with sizing or styling.
True. At least in stores, you can see the actual color. Online photos are so misleading. Remember that neon green top I bought last year? It looked mint green on my screen.
And it glowed under black light. Good thing you could return it. Have you ever bought something non-refundable?
Never again. I bought concert tickets on StubHub that turned out to be fake. Lesson learned. Always check the seller's rating. Speaking of tickets, have you tried buying event merch online?
Yeah, but shipping costs kill the deal. I once paid 15 Toshiba, 20 t-shirt. Now I wait for in-person pickups at the venue.
That's smart. I'm also trying to be more sustainable with my shopping. I started using secondhand apps like Depop and Poshmark.
I've heard good things. Do you ever worry about hygiene?
I always wash items before wearing them, and I only buy from sellers with detailed descriptions and clear photos. Some people even include dry cleaning receipts.
Impressive! I should try that. I have so many clothes I never wear. Maybe I could sell them?
Definitely. Take good quality photos, write accurate descriptions, and be honest about any flaws. And price competitively. You can check similar listings for reference.
Thanks for the tips. Now let's talk about grocery shopping. Do you use delivery services?
Yes, but I always double-check the substitutions. Last time they replaced my preferred almond milk with coconut milk. Not a fan.
I had a worse experience. They delivered expired yogurt once. Customer service gave me a full refund though. Do you tip delivery drivers?
Always. I usually do 15 to 20% unless the service was exceptional. And I make sure to rate them highly if they text me updates.
Good to know. I still prefer shopping in person for fresh produce. I like picking out my own avocados and apples.
Same, but self-checkout can be so frustrating. The scanner never recognizes my bananas.
Or it thinks you're stealing when you put the bag in the wrong place. I always end up calling for assistance.
And don't get me started on those unexpected item in bagging area errors. Anyway, back to clothing. Do you follow any fashion influencers for shopping inspiration?
Just a few minimalist accounts. They always find hidden gems on eBay. You?
I love watching haul videos on YouTube. Some creators even do try-on hauls with honest reviews. But I have to be careful not to impulse buy.
True. I set a monthly budget and use browser extensions to track price drops. Camel is great for Amazon.
I'll check that out. I also started making wish lists instead of buying on a whim. It helps me prioritize and avoid buyer's remorse.
Smart strategy. And when all else fails, there's always window shopping. It's free entertainment.
Or virtual try-ons. Have you used those augmented reality features on beauty websites?
Once, but it looked like a Snapchat filter gone wrong. My face was neon blue.
Huh. Some brands have improved them. Sephora's virtual artist actually helps me choose the right lipstick shade.
Maybe I should try it for my sister's birthday gift. She loves makeup but has picky taste.
Perfect. Look for gift sets with many sizes so she can test different products. And check if the brand offers personalized messages.
Good idea. Do you think I should add a handwritten card?
Absolutely. It makes the gift more special. You can buy cute stationery sets on Etsy.
I'm on a roll now. Any tips for buying tech gifts? My nephew wants a new gaming headset.
Read expert reviews on sites like TechRadar and compare prices across retailers. Make sure it's compatible with his gaming console, too.
Right. I always forget about compatibility. Should I buy from the official manufacturer or a third-party seller?
Official stores usually offer better warranties, but third-party sellers might have discounts. Just check the return policy and seller ratings.
Thanks! You're a lifesaver. Now let's talk about something fun. Do you ever buy souvenirs while traveling?
Of course. But I try to avoid cheesy keychains. I prefer unique local crafts or food items.
I always end up with magnets. My fridge looks like a travel collage. Have you ever bought something huge and had to ship it home?
Once in Japan, I bought a traditional kimono. The store arranged international shipping, but it took forever to arrive.
Worth it, though. I bet it's stunning. Have you worn it?
Only for special occasions. It's so delicate, I'm afraid of ruining it. What's the most impractical souvenir you've bought?
A massive carved wooden mask from Bali. It barely fit in my suitcase, and I had to pay extra baggage fees.
Ouch. But it probably makes a great conversation piece. Speaking of conversations, have you ever negotiated prices at a market?
In Thailand, yes. The vendor started at triple the fair price. I just smiled and walked away, and they called me back with a better offer.
Classic strategy. I'm too shy to negotiate, but I've seen people get amazing deals. Do you barter for everything?
Only for big-ticket items like rugs or jewelry. For small souvenirs, I usually pay the asking price.
Smart. I'm always worried about offending the seller. Anyway, let's switch gears. Do you buy seasonal decorations online?
Yes, but I wait until after the holiday for clearance sales. Last Christmas, I got a 7-foot tree for 75% off.
Score! I need to start doing that. I always pay full price for Halloween costumes.
Try thrift stores or costume rental shops. You can find unique pieces for a fraction of the cost.
Good point. I once rented a Victorian dress for a themed party. It was so much cheaper than buying one.
And less clutter in your closet. Speaking of closets, do you organize your clothes by season?
I used to, but now I just mix everything. It's easier to see what I own. How about you?
I have separate storage bins for winter and summer clothes, but I always forget what's in them.
You should label the bins or take inventory photos. That way you can plan outfits in advance.
Great idea! I'm also thinking of getting a clothing rack for my frequently worn items. Any recommendations?
IKEA has some sturdy ones. Or you can find vintage racks on Facebook Marketplace. Just make sure it fits your space.
Thanks! I feel like we've covered every shopping topic imaginable. Any final tips?
Always read the fine print, compare prices, and don't be afraid to return things. Oh, and have fun with it. Shopping should be an enjoyable experience.
Agreed! Now, excuse me while I go declutter my closet and start selling some stuff. Thanks for all the advice.
Anytime. Let me know how it goes. Happy shopping.